rates are currently high, really high. But in 2019, the interest rate was about 4.7, 4.8%. And 2020, COVID happened. And the entire country went into recession overnight, pretty much. So the rates went down to 3% range, and which made home prices go up 20%. Now, in 2021, the rates even dropped more, below 3%. That made home price go up even more. So, in the last 3 years, our home price went up about 45% average. Now, if you bought a house in 2019 at 4.8% interest rate and refinanced at 3% or 2.75%, and now you have about $80,000, $90,000 equity in your house, you did good. It's a hell of a lot better than renting. Now, the history will show you recession is always followed by inflation. Look at 1980s. Inflation was over 13%. The interest rate were at 16%. That was followed by double-dip recession, which made the rates go down to 10%. Now, if you look at this chart, inflation, recession, inflation, recession, inflation, recession. The numbers don't lie. The history shows recession is always followed by inflation. Now, let's look at this chart. In 2023, you bought a house at 7.75 interest rate. Now, as you can see on the chart, the rates went down every year, but the house price also goes up every year. Now, if you would have bought a house in 2023 and refinanced down the road at 5.5% interest rate, your payment will be about $300 cheaper per month than you would have waited 3 years. Now, let's take a look at this cost of waiting analysis. If you waited 3 years, you would have lost potentially a lot of money on amortization and appreciation. Now, when the rates drop, with the low inventory, there's going to be a bidding war, and house price will go up even more dramatically faster than slower market. Currently, you could possibly negotiate closing costs and sale price. Now, when the rates drop, you're not going to have any chance for that. Possibly on some of the houses that are in bad shape, you could possibly negotiate that. But on a turnkey house, you're likely not going to negotiate anything. We've seen that in 2020, 21, and 22. With the lower inventory, with higher demand because of the lower rate, there'd be bidding wars all over again. Hopefully this would have given you some information about the economy and the market and the trend in housing. Now, it is completely up to you to decide what's best for you and your family. Finding the right mortgage professionals to help you guide through all these challenges we have today is going to be the key to your success in finding a right mortgage and house for you and your family. Happy Monday and have a great week.